Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful day out. It's going to be a beautiful week of weather. It's going to be mid-80s during the day, mid-60s at night, comfortable humidity. Just getting off after about 2 weeks of rainstorms and thunderstorms. The grass is looking very lovely and green. So let's get on with the garden update. So the roses are doing really good. The bush is nice and full. I'm actually gonna clip off these guys over here. The last two petals on here. This guy over here. Just make sure I got that off. And kind of in the way of the sun. But as I'm over here, you can see all the new growth that's happening. Just wait for that truck to go by. Alright. So all this growth up here, it's all the fresh growth from deadheading it from last time. You can see there's all kinds of fresh growth coming through on it. Down here too. The canopy's looking a lot better than it did from earlier in the season when it got attacked from the bugs. But all this new growth on it's making it look a lot better, and there's all kinds of like little fresh buds coming through. You can actually it's a fresh little yellow bud right there. I zoomed in too far. Fresh little yellow bud right there. There's a couple of little baby buds. Oh, and there's a little baby bud. There's a little bud right there. Little baby bud right there. Yeah, so I staggered all the deadheading, so I should have buds going the rest of the summer. The roses will bloom pretty much the rest of the summer. It will bloom up until November. It will go into November. So this is only going to get bigger and more fuller than it is. But I've pretty much stopped watering them. The only water, well, I'm gonna water the roses probably maybe twice a week from now on going on. All the rest of my plants I pretty much have stopped watering at this point. Coming over here to the tiger lily, still doing pretty good. I'm not watering it anymore. I'm just gonna let it slowly die down because it's about the time of year the plant dies back down anyway, so I'm just gonna let it slowly fade away. Now the cosmos over here are doing pretty good, getting pretty big on their own. I forgot what week. I think it's about a month now, maybe, these guys. So they're growing pretty quick. I'll keep watering the cosmos and the roses, but everything else, the cosmos will bloom until the fall too. So little patches of violets that have died down. The cardinal plant, this cardinal plant right here, still doing pretty good. I'm gonna zoom in on them. And over here to the irises. The irises are doing pretty good too. I actually, little baby iris right here. Right there. And then I noticed a new little baby iris right here. That's a new little baby one right next to that one. So I might have more than one baby iris. So the pansies, I'm going to get back to the pansies in a couple minutes. But here's the other cardinal plant. When I look at it, I think of it almost like a fall plant. It kind of reminds me of something you see at Halloween or something. Let's wait for this truck to go by. Another truck. But I'm thankful for this tomato cage right here. If it wasn't for this, the whole plant would have been tipped over by now from all the strong winds and rain the past few weeks. And that's what happened last year. That's why I got this tomato plant, because last year about this time a storm came and knocked and like blew over the plants and they all snapped at the bottom. So if you're gonna have cardinal plants, make sure you get like a tomato plant to keep them in place, because you could see how it's leaning so much even just now. So, yep. And oh, take a look at the columbine leaves. This plant right here, look how big it is. It goes all the way up here, all the way down there. But this plant's gonna grow big to be big next year too. And I got a little mushroom growing here. I'm just gonna let it keep growing. See how big it gets. And the tiger lilies over here. Just like the other one, I stopped watering it. I'm just gonna kind of let it slowly come back to the ground and do its thing for next year. And then while I'm over here, so the past couple weeks now I've been saving seeds up. Anytime I've been going past certain seeds, and these right here are the tulip bulbs I collected earlier in the year. So these are all purple tulip bulbs I'm going to be planting in the garden for next year. And I plan on putting the purple tulip bulbs a couple over here, and a couple over here, and a couple around the yard and stuff. But some other things I've been collecting, some other seeds. So while I'm here, I'll kind of point each one out. So these green ones right here are hosta seeds. And I kind of picked them a little too early, and you want to pick them more when they're brown like this color and they're like starting to split. So I picked these ones a little too early, so I'm going to go back and get more hosta seeds. But I plan on putting a hosta right here, like planting some hostas right here so it's opposite of the irises on this side. But I'm gonna go back and get some more hostas at some point. These plants right here, it's kind of, I forgot what they were, but I know where I'm gonna plant them. And I'm gonna plant them on the opposite side of that cardinal plant. Like I have on like the columbine on this side. I forgot what they are, but they'll bloom for next year. And then this kind of looks like a mess down here. These are actually cosmos seeds, and right at the end here you could actually see one of the cosmos seeds. And those are the orange cosmos that I have growing down there, the fresh ones. And I'm hoping to plant those like kind of throughout the garden next year. And then the other thing I have that I'm going to just actually sit down and show you, because that I have in here are daylily seeds, or I mean daylily pods. And I don't know if you can really see it, but I picked them when they're like this, like brown like this, and right as the seeds were gonna come out, and I picked them like this, and I just kind of took them home, and you could kind of just squeeze them like that and the seeds will come out. And these are all gonna be like yellow lily seeds. And I'm gonna plant these in like the back of the garden area and around the yard too. So I'm trying to get as many of these seeds as I can. And these are all daylily ones, all the black ones in the back around the ring. This one I got when it was still green, and you could still kind of see the green on it. I don't know if the color is going to come in that good, but it's just been sitting in my window in this little cup for a couple weeks now. I'm just slowly letting it open and show the seeds inside of it. And yep, this is my little tray of collecting seeds, and while I'm over here, it's going to give me an opportunity to collect some of these pansy seeds. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to... I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's actually little seeds right here. Those are pansy seeds, and some of the pansies are actually going to seed now. So this little ball right here is actually full of pansy seeds, and I'm gonna try to harvest some of these seeds for next year. You can tell that there's some seeds right there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to collect some of these seeds and save them for next year too. But that's about it, everybody. Let's see this other tractor trailer before we go. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.